Hello folks, I'm the Red Red. This is our Adventurer Guild, and last we left off, we were about to send the Guardians out to do this story quest. I'm going to take a quick moment here and prep the mission after this by giving a couple of people a little drink here. And then we're gonna head off, start this as quick as possible because I think it's gonna be a long one. This is, but back out here, it's a all or nothing. Fleeing from battle will fail this quest, but it is still a multi-day quest where we're gonna need rations. So I'm gonna take as many rations as we can. I'm gonna grab these keys, a couple of shovels. House Greyhorn has arrived. First, it's an old fortress, medium size. House Greyhorn has hired the Adventurer Guild to support their forces against their fight with the Bandit King. It's time to put an end to the Bandit King's reign of terror. So we probably don't need these shovels actually, if it's inside an old fortress. I don't think the old fortresses generate the blocks from the blocks you get from the why am I blanking on the words here? They don't generate the blockers that you get with the old forest where there's like this thing in the ground that you dig up with the shovel. If you notice any slight differences between this start we're having here and the end of last episode, I accidentally quit out of the game at the end of last episode without making a save, so I rolled back to the auto save, but that was just like literally a couple of minutes. Some little thing here or there I may have didn't recreate properly, but most likely I did everything correctly. Take all these poison bombs. Let's take the whole set of defense potions. Cat potions, sure. Balls of acid. Earth resistance. I mean, I don't think we'll need them, but I don't know for sure. Any of these potions, fire bombs, bandages, poison protection. That's the vast majority of our backpack filled up. So we've got Guidance of the Divine, bonus to attribute checks, which, as the story mentioned, this might involve some attribute checks. We've got all the items that we can sort of handed out. I could maybe steal a bonus, but we kind of decided to leave these two uncommon accessories over making sure they had everything rare, because I thought they just sort of fit. This minor ring of resistance, maybe I'll steal something off someone. Any of you have anything in particular? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that jumped out at me as like that I would really want to give. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna just check here real quick. It was, well, I know I said I wanted to jump in real fast, but we're not doing that. I'm just gonna check your equipment. I don't think there's like, I just don't think there's anything I could give Donovan that would be a better fit than I mean, these are actually good bonuses for him to have. Him getting bleeding, poison, all of that would be very annoying. So yeah, we're just gonna roll out like this. Nothing to it but to do it. I said I was going to do a dry run. I made sure we can get through this first cutscene here. I did look at it. Just to make sure I wasn't getting stuck into a massive fight that these people were under level for. Theoretically, they're not, but we've seen before that being properly leveled, we can still get a party wipe, so... The Avengers stood at the front of the soldiers from House Greyhorn, side by side with Gilbert, who was leading the newly raised subjugation force. On the other side were the bandits, who had entrenched themselves in a defensive position, ready to meet them in battle. Soldiers? Gilbert yelled. For too long have the bandits and their so-called Bandit King been plaguing these lands. They plundered innocent villages, murdered travelers in cold blood, and abdicated people from their families. I ask of you, not as your master, not as a noble, but as a fellow man who loves these lands and their people, will you lend me your strength and put an end to their atrocities? We will, the soldiers respond in unison, their voice vibrating the air. Thank you, comrades, Gilbert pulled his weapon. Now charge! So I did this fight and then quit, just to be sure that we weren't getting in too far stuck in. And, well, see how it goes. I'm gonna delay you, Wanderer. Paula, get me a Song of Valor. I think that's how we want to open up with you. And step out here. We may have done this in not quite the perfect order. Me and Aegis on everyone here. Paula's not gonna get the protection, but as long as she stays behind, keeps to her role as a support, shouldn't be a problem. Go ahead. Oof. Go ahead, step up here. Raphael. You're not gonna get Elon any of the haste, but they did start with just pelting us with arrows. If we check here, we can see Rain of Arrows. At the start of each round, 3x3 area with a random ally will be chosen, and they will pelt the area with arrows. So at the end of the round, they're gonna pelt this area with arrows. Not yet, though. Raphael, go ahead, step over here. Elon, delay your turn. Crossbowmen aren't moving. Would like the soldiers to stay out of the arrows. And they have actually stayed out of the arrows. Okay. Wander. Come up here. Can we get... We can't get a leap. There's no way to leap up here. So... leap over here instead. Because I don't want you charged straight in the middle right now. And, do you have any kind of... No. And then evading jump won't do either, right? You can't cast it on... Oh! You can't evading jump that person. And go ahead and get me a taunt on you. That'll be your turn. Milan, come here. There is... You know what? If instead you come here, maybe you can get a guard on someone we want you to. Get a guard on Donovan. And then give me a block for yourself. Well, I moved out of the way of the arrows. That's good. Paula. Like, if you jump into these bushes here, you're never going to be able to get an arrow far enough up to get any of these people, but you can get a good one right here. I don't think I need a strong arrow, and I'd rather save the skill points. Go ahead and get me a stealth dash over here. Donovan, if you holy light this guy, you'll kill him. I think that's probably a good use of your turn. And then get into the bushes. Raphael, go ahead and wait for a turn. You might get people coming in close enough for you to actually hit this time. Okay, so Wander is going to take a little bit of a blow here, because he's not going to be able to escape his zone. But it's not a significant amount of damage. It's not a lot. And we've got some of these bandits running into the zone too. Bandits running down the hillside over there. This one coming for Alon. What's Gilbert actually got? He's very simple. We don't have a level for NPCs, but he's got 170 HP, which is a lot. Go ahead. Kill this guy along. Then step forward here. You don't need the Blade of Light. Okay, Raphael, you can now step up here. And as a mage, you are a fire mage, earth mage. So, if I get you going that way, and you going, or maybe Fireball's better, because Fireball hits all three. Yeah, I think the Fireball might be better. Paula? Yeah. Oh, you missed your chain attack. But still worth a shot. Raphael, you're going to need a potion fairly quickly here. Let's take one of the small ones. A little top off. That'll be your turn. Paula, let's start getting up this, and actually, you couldn't get up one more. Can you hit from here? Yes, you can. It's a 50-50, but you make it. And then, yeah, take these steps up. Go ahead, Get around the side. I'm thinking maybe I want to stealth my way up. Probably. As long as you have the points, spend them, right? Wanderer? You come up to this guy, and then you backstrike him. He dies. Doesn't fall off the edge. But he dies. And your leap's not going to do anything. 80. This is going to be a little bit of an overheal. But use it. The sooner you use it now, the sooner it'll come up on cooldown. It's per encounter. Okay, Donovan. Let me step out of the way here and put a small heal on this guy. No one else is hurt, so Elon, you can just cut this guy down, easy enough. Wanderers up here probably should get closer to the main pack so Donovan can get a heal on him because he's gonna need it. Okay, Raphael. You were not a lightning mage, you were earth mage. That's armor. Earth mage. Right? Earth mage or fire mage? I don't want to send you hurling towards Raphael though. You go that way. Yeah, I'll send you that way. And that'll be your turn. And I'm leaving a point on the table there, but... that guy might die. Yeah, he's gonna bleed out. Unfortunately, I can't save every soldier on the field without putting too much pressure on my own. Okay, Paula. This is a pinning shot. Just outside of range. But let me make sure that is the furthest you can get towards the leader, yeah? Reactive shot wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what? Kill this archer. And then sure, take a leap down here. Donovan. I'm like, can I heal this guy from here? Your healing range is what? 1, 2, 3. So if I got here... gonna call that your turn. Raphael. Let me get this archer burning. Hopefully he dies on his turn. He won't. Then I can get... I can step down here. I'd rather be surrounded. Wander here, take an opening strike on the leader. I'm gonna take a bit of a bruising here, Wanderer. Wow, could be worse. Okay, Elan, give me a healing touch on Raphael. Then... go ahead. Do you have the thing that lets you switch places? Guard doesn't switch you places. You don't. You're going to have to come up here and, no, Smite Evil, you don't have... Huh. Okay, just get me a block. I think it's the only thing you can do with your turn. They're trying to take on those guys, they're just not equipped for it. Try my best for you, Raphael. Okay. Wanderer. Which of these does more damage? Opening strike does. But do you have physical damage resistance? So what I should actually be doing is the key strikes. Plenty of chain attacks in there. There was a whole series of things. Get me step in by 1. Get me a strong strike on this guy. Do you poison your weapons at all? No? Donovan, prioritize yourself here. Or, since you're stepping away, restore? Restore Wanderer. And you shouldn't... the archer shouldn't be able to kill you even if he targets you. Yeah. Wanderer got stunned there. That archer burns away. Raphael... Can I... Okay. Miss fire, but... Long step around this side, and your Smite Evil does true damage, which bypasses Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens when we pull out here, because being down a whole mage for this whole engagement, I don't, like, the chances of us surviving that's nothing. I'm not gonna risk it. Raphael, you're dead in one. I didn't even use the potions. Like, I didn't think he was... I mean, yeah, no, I guess that just did your entire health pool of damage. Wow. You were dead just so fast there. Sorry, Raphael. The quest will fail. But is it going to be... like, it's not going to prevent us from ever doing it again. It's a story quest, right? Like, we had to go... I know we had to go off and do more things there. We got all our supplies back, sure. Well, except for Raphael's gear. Apparently that got left behind. No one gained any real experience from it. So there is a morbid part of me that's going... Let's check this memorial here. Raphael, you weren't carrying anything particularly. You had some forbidden knowledge, you had some veteran knowledge. Those are traits you had gained. But you weren't carrying any gear that was, like, unique to you, right? I'd have to check the thing to know for sure. High Mage, you ranked Iron. You were with us for 129 days. Let's call it 130. That's 26 weeks. It's better part of a year, right? If a week is 5 days. You got 17 quests cleared. You deal nearly 5,000 damage. You healed a bunch of hit points. What was your hit points? Yeah, you had 45 hit points. You just... okay. Now let me check your companions. Paula could have taken, like, a shot like that too and died from it. But there is a morbid part of me that is going, hey, Alyssa, an opening just opened up that you would be interested in. So we're going to do a little bit of a party management here. I'm going to come here to the writers. We're going to manage, take, edit party, remove Alyssa. And the Guardians. Alyssa's your newest member. And that's probably gonna mess with your party composition, right? Your party synergy, I should say. But, I mean, there's nothing to it. There's no changing that. You guys need a dedicated mage now. Alyssa, get pulled up here. Do we have a dedicated Aria? I mean, you're going to be called up, right? There's... I'm not going to wreck any other team composition, especially because any of the other mages are the same rank as you, or they're part of a team where you would be equal. So come here, manage parties, the writers, edit. It feels very, like, I don't want to say fortuitous, because, you know, I wasn't trying to lose anyone. I just sort of didn't think he'd get one shot. I thought there was a chance that um Raphael there might take a hit. I did not think he was going to get killed in one shot. Okay. Another death to the memorial. This memorial's slowly growing in length. I wonder what happens when we fill it up. I hope I don't find out. It's not what I'm trying to do. But I was gonna say, it feels a little fortuitous that you guys would, you know, get an opening for a mage, which is going to make Alyssa likely to be able to join your group. Okay. Well, let's level up our fresh talent, because they might get pulled in at some point too. This is not a good roll. You can do better. You did do better. And Whitlock, you here. That's a above average roll. I would like for you to get the intelligence, because you're looking like you could become a paladin, but you would need at least some intelligence. Yeah, you need 8 intelligence to become a paladin. You have everything else already. What else would you become? A monk? If you became a monk, you need 8 dex. You are currently a guardian. Or currently defender, which becomes guardian most directly. I'll let you just level up naturally. Relationships change. Preston and Kristen are best friends. New week. Let's check with Makan. You have a dodge ring here. Sure, I'll buy that. And a couple of potions of medium defense. Sure. We apparently need defense. Let's grab these health potions. And if I check our bandages... sure, we can grab a handful of bandages. And, I'm going to go Dangerous Hunt. We have a full party in the form of our new party. I don't recall their name off the top of my head. But we were sending people on a dangerous hunt. You're all going to be in the hospital for a couple of days, so you guys can form Backbone, and you three could be the other side of the hunt. And then I guess you guys are going out on an adventure. I thought it was going to be next episode you guys were gonna get your first adventure, but nope. You are all 6 across the board. So I want to go, if I'm doing a target, these are weak enemies. I kind of want to go into a cave. We just need to explore a cave here. Nothing special about this. You are leveled for the area. And I want to get a cave because I want to get more of those gems. The Bandit King quest is indeed still here. Doesn't get quit because it is necessary for the story. Go ahead. Champions of Justice. That's what I named you all. Go ahead and take all the supplies you can. Grab tools first. Then you don't need that many of these potions. Grab just a couple of the big ones, a couple of the small ones. Hand out mage gear over here. We want all sorts of things, actually. So armor, leather armor, and mage armor. Let's start with that. Armor. Leather armor is going to come down to regular leather. So Makan, go ahead and provide us with all the regular leather you have. An adventurer coat. Mage armor is not going to be accessible, but we can get a set of leather armor here. Let's hand that out, what we have so far. Wesley, you can get the armor. Priscilla, you get this leather armor. We want knives for you. Some kind of mage clothing. We got these black steel daggers we can craft. I check for priest robes. We are off regular armor, so we can't do anything about that. We've got medium armor here. I think I overproduced. No, I did not overproduce leather armor. Got any tools to give out? We've got plenty of rings. Bleeding resistance. We got this dodge ring we bought. Give this dodge ring to Priscilla. She is the party leader, which is the only reason I'm sort of giving her first dibs at the gear we have. Adrian here, give me this resistance and this spell points. Brad, give me a crit ring and a physical attack ring. Wesley, give me this physical resistance and these stat resistances. Noah, take a regular resistance, and I think that's all the gear we have to give you. Oh, actually, we have some spare robes and spare staves. And a spare bow. Oh, ran right past you. And sword and shield. You only use a sword and you use dagger, so that sword and shield's actually not useful. But we did have spare equipment. Okay. Prepping to explore the area. I've given you plenty of gear. Go ahead and take some water skins too. It's taking a lot of your backpack. Don't take the water skins or the spare gear. We're sending you out because we want you to pick up why am I struggling to think of it? We're sending you out because we want you to pick up... I'm still struggling. Crystals. Crystals to slot into armor. You've got a good set of equipment. Wesley, you got this basic sword, but that's really it. We've got keys and shovels. Go ahead. Let us go with Makan here and sell off some of this more rudimentary stuff. That's actually got us 1,000 gold, which was more than I thought it would. And you can make a donation here, get a... Hopefully you don't need that death ward. Go ahead... Oh, the 1,000 gold was because it sold back the supplies. So we didn't actually get 1,000 gold from selling all that stuff. I guess we're gonna go out like this. And we need party composition. So this formation, go out like that. Yeah, I didn't think we would be doing an adventure with this team here. But then Raphael died, and well, here we are. It happens. Go ahead, start by going east. Use the shovel. Grab some common herbs. We got a gem right off the bat. And then we'll grab those minerals, wrap back around. I want those harpies to leave us alone. Wow, they are not leaving us alone. Okay, we're spending our second shovel here. Or Wesley, can you do this in like 1 or 2 rolls? Crit failure, no. 9. What do you have to actually roll? 20, 14, 13? You get 1 more roll. Critical success. Okay. I'm gonna come up along this path. Lockpick this, Priscilla, that's on you. I want to take all your stuff here. That's some blue gems there. Also got some bandits. I guess we're gonna fight them. We're not gonna get out of here without any fights. Brad. Wait for them. Adrian, you're the same. Brute. Priscilla. You're actually gonna wait because you're gonna flank. Nova, you are a lightning and ice mage with particular ice right now. So go ahead, step up. This gives accuracy and dodge. So you want to flank right to that redstone, which will give you more powerful attacks, I think. What's shield do again? Reduces initiative and movements. Okay, Wesley, step up here and get me a cleave. Can't protect yourself or anything like that. Brad. You've got physical resistance. Maybe arrows will do. Get me this. Strong hit there. We got a chain attack going on. Adrian. Priscilla gets the heal first. And 1, 2, 3. You can't reach. We'd have to spend too much AP. You can step up here to prepare to heal Nova. Priscilla can come here. Poison and bleed. Okay, they're dead. Nova, go ahead, get me an extra hit here. And then who's going? You are... Nova, go ahead, spend your bravery points. And drink one of these minor health potions. Wesley can take a strong strike. This guy. Brad will also get a strike at him. So you can just wait your turn. Adrian healed Priscilla again. And that'll be your turn. Brad, take... Switch to light arrows. And then take... Okay. One shot there. Then I'll have you step up here. And, do we want to spend the bravery? Yeah, we want to get as many attacks out as we can. And another hit over here. Priscilla... Sure. We're gonna go... Or actually, Priscilla, get a rally out. And then take a stealth jump over here. Brad's dodging. That's good. Adrian, come here. Put your heel on Wesley. Go ahead, Nova. Freeze this guy. Oh. I guess that's your turn. Brad. I don't know. You take a couple steps. Take a step away here. Drop the light arrows. And get a strong hit. There. That's something. Priscilla. Chain attack. I was wondering whether or not you bleed him, but you didn't need to. Go ahead, also drop the poison off your weapon. Wesley's stunned. That's really annoying. Or, I guess his turn was right up next, so it wasn't that annoying. He still got his retaliation. Nova taking a little cut there. Adrian, get a heal on her. And then tuck in. Nova, step back. Can you freeze this guy? Yeah. Brad, step. Yeah, no, step back, step away from the archer. Finish him off. Easy enough. Crossbowman shooting at Wesley. Priscilla is going to come here. She gained some attack from being by this stone. go ahead and bleed this guy. Blocked. Annoyingly. Wesley, I was to say step around like this. And spend your bravery. Give me a kill on that one. Very good dodge from Priscilla there. Adrian, step up here. Get me a heal on Priscilla. Priscilla, I actually want you to wait. I know this archer might get a good shot at you. Nova. You're going to ice the brute. Brad. There's no way. Oh, actually, you've got the long shot here. I'm gonna take a long shot at the brute. There we are. That was worth it. Wesley. You know what's interesting you can do? You can come here, and then you can cleave and hit both of them. Very nice. And then Priscilla, you're gonna step over here away from the brute and kill the archer, because you can't kill the brute, and this will just cut down on the damage we're taking. Nova, go ahead, ice the brute. Adrian, kill Wesley. Brad, take a step up. Regular shot at the brute. Not enough. Not enough. So Wesley, circle around behind. And you can finish him off. That was I mean, you five are at the basic level for this area, so that wasn't that easy of a fight. It wasn't that hard of a fight, but there was a touch of harrowingness there. Go ahead and collect your stuff. Ignore this for now, and we are going to take a very slow walk. A few steps in. We're going to collect these stones. We're going to camp right here. Give me a hearty meal. What do we want to do with our time? Priscilla can hide in the shadows, sure. Adrian, meditating would be a good idea. And I guess Nova can get us some magical protection in case we run into anyone that's using elements. Like earth elementals. Hate sleeping on the ground. Yeah, Wesley, common complaint. Nova's going to assuage him. Onwards, everyone. The adventurers stumbled out upon a peculiar man. There was a tire marked him as a man of face. There was an unmistakably shady air about him. When he caught sight of the adventurers, he gave them a smile that made them uncomfortable. Ah, hello, dear adventurers. Might you be willing to aid a priest who has fallen on hard times? I recently lost my money, though through no fault of my own, and I was hoping you might lend me a small sum. I assure you, I'll repay it in due time. He grinned, but for reasons unknown, the adventurers couldn't shake the feeling that they would never see their money again if they were to lend it to him. We're gonna randomly lend up to 100 gold's worth of items. I think we can afford that. You're good people. I'm sure the gods will smile upon you for your generous gifts. The priest praises them upon receiving the items from the adventurers. They couldn't help but notice that he now referred to it as a gift, implying it wouldn't be repaid. Before the adventurers could respond, the priest vanished without a trace. They'll probably never see him again. One supply and a chest key. Okay. Okay. I don't think we have any more shovels to dig through rocks. Go ahead and lockpick that. Actually, Brad, you can take a roll at this, right? Priscilla doesn't need to be the only one. That's a lot of loot. Let's grab these rocks while we're here. I want to check up north here. Look at all that loot. Yeah, we're getting a lot of these gemstones, which is the thing we're kind of really looking for here. Go ahead, Brad. You can lockpick this. Everyone's happy about the loot we're getting. And I'm happy we're getting all the gemstones. Oh, earth elementals. I don't want to fight them. We're 60% of the way through. Ignore camping. Go ahead and camp here. Take another hearty meal. Priscilla, go ahead and give us a night watch. I don't want to get jumped. Nova, give us a magic ritual for protection. And Brad, forage for a couple more supplies. Beautiful spot. I love camping out in the wilderness. Peaceful here. Makes you forget all your troubles. This harpy here. Okay, I'm gonna look. We need to go southwest. We took this lightning and earth resistance, so let's fight the elementals here. I need to remember that I can check groups. Beforehand. Let's let them come to us. We got full bravery. Everyone feels heroic right now. Elementals are putting up some earth armor. That's a new trick. It's a advanced little thing they've been doing. Wesley, wait. You two. One might step just into range. Yeah. That's the one spot that I needed someone to be able to, for Wesley to be able to shoot them. Brad, if you come all the way up here, you're still doing full damage. But can I get, is there any way I can get you to hit that spider? No. Go up here and try your darndest to shoot through this one. Adrian, So if I look at what they're doing, they've got high physical defense now. They're weak to ice, so Nova should actually blast through them. Go ahead and bless Wesley's weapon. And take a step up here. Priscilla, I was to say, tell you to come here and throw some knives. There we go. Nova, step here and Ice Blast that one. And then spend 3 points. 30 points. Get me an Ice Blast on this one. There, we've got 2 worn down for you guys. Wesley stepping up into the middle here. And cleave. Kill 2 of them, hurt 1. Brad will help him bring it further down. Please, Brad, don't like immediately just die on us here. That would be really annoying. Adrian, get me a heal. Priscilla, you can throw knives at that one. You're gonna miss. You're rooted, so nothing I can do. Brad, we can kill the spider. Nova, if you step over here and get me an ice shot, you can kill this earth elemental. And then we're wearing them down a fair bit. Go ahead, get me a strong hit. Wesley taking these shots like that. Go ahead, get me a long strike on this guy from high up. Adrian, you can heal Priscilla. And I'm gonna step you up into the middle here. Nova, as far as you can go, because you're our killer here. And Priscilla, I want you to grab these mana crystals just to fill up your mana. Wesley, some good strikes. This last one should not be a problem to finish off. Adrian's even gonna get a heal out over there. Nova, all you gotta do is ice it. That wasn't so bad. We are going to take this even at the cost of 1 bottle of antidote. Okay, if I open the map, yeah, southwest is a good direction to go. Almost walked into that trap. As long as we're going where there's new supplies, and we haven't been there, so yeah, east, and we'll uncover the 75% fairly quickly here. There we are. We're gonna just head back to the guild. No sense pushing our luck. We've got one death already. On last adventure. You guys collected plenty of gear for us. Nothing to feel bad about. As an opening adventure, you're supporting the higher teams. So you're all depressed for the very obvious reason of you had a friend die. What? Wow. Was this? I check your relation descending. Do not filter for characters. Raphael was your best friend. Okay. Alon. I'll pay you bonus. Paula. Pay you bonuses. Those left behind. Donovan is still struggling with the loss of his friend Raphael. It isn't unusual for adventurers to experience the death of comrades. It's still not easy for Donovan to simply move on. Jasper is a little masochist. And Jasper and Ornella have become friends. Okay. We've got a couple of people who can learn. Arya, you're gonna have to learn skills here. We might as well do it now. You're taking in Alyssa's place, right? Eric, what's your skill set look like? You've got... The only mage skills you've got are spells. So, Arya, we're going to go... You both go back to training. Arya, your skill set's going to be ice because we don't have many of them. Your spell pool's not massive, but it's growing at an acceptable rate. But I'm still gonna give you this. Go ahead, take magical resistances along with spell penetration. I'm gonna skip the common support spells. You're gonna get the advanced support spells specifically. Okay, so we've added another name to the memorial. We'll probably add more later down the line. We've got enough gold for the day. We've got a lot of people injured or out. Got assignments. When you guys get in, you're probably gonna take a holiday, right? Sorry, Alyssa, you're the only one that I don't have to worry about. Your holiday probably wore off too. So, let me pick a day. We've got a couple of level ups here. Natalie aiming to become an arcane knight. That's literally the 2 stats you need. Nothing else is assured. Go ahead and take it. And Stella here. Dex and wisdom. Do not need willpower. I don't know what you need for your range, or you're aiming at strength. You aiming at range or are you aiming at bard? Guess it doesn't matter. Minor quest done. we'll have a party ready for next time. It's going to be at least a few more before we can go take another shot at the story quest. And it looks like Alessa got her opportunity to, because I'm gonna level these people up too. Alyssa's gonna at least be 10. Everyone else, maybe I'll get them to 12 over leveled for the assignment, which will take a while if we would decide to do that. But in any case, all of that's gonna be next time. If you enjoyed this Let's Play so far, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time with our Adventurer Guild.